Many people come to my office asking the very general question of whether marrying a United States citizen will resolve their immigration case. As with everything else in immigration, there are so many branches of answers to that question that in the surface it seems simple. It's not that simple. Visas that are based on family relationships, usually you need a petitioner or a person who's a US citizen, sometimes a permanent resident, but let's talk generally as a US citizen that wants to bring somebody to the United States or wants somebody to stay with them in the United States, for example, a spouse or, for example, a parent. The first part of those petitions is relatively simple. The only thing you have to do is to establish the relationship or establish that the relationship is real. For example, the relationship between a parent and a US citizen son is established with a birth certificate. The relationship between a US citizen and their spouse is established through a marriage certificate. Now, in the cases of marriages, sometimes, most times, you have to prove the validity of the relationship. As you can imagine, anybody can get a marriage certificate. You just have to go with somebody to an office, get a license, and marry. But there is a real question about the marriage, whether the marriage is real or whether the marriage is done for immigration purposes, which is a huge, huge violation of immigration law. So that first part is easy. Getting the petition approved should be easy as long as the relationship is valid. The next question is more complicated, which is whether the person can, or the non-US citizen can then apply to get a green card in the United States. If they are in the United States and they came here with a visa, at some point, they don't even have to be in a legal status as long as they came in with a visa. Then generally they can apply for the green card in the United States if they marry a US citizen. However, if they came to the United States, let's say crossing the border without a visa, or in any other, there are multiple ways people come to the United States, but if they didn't come in with a visa or they were not allowed by the immigration authorities to come into the United States in a way that's called parole, which is a whole other ball of wax that I'll explain in another one of the videos, they cannot apply for the green card in the United States. And they may have to apply for the green card going back to their country, which creates an additional problem that requires a waiver. I will go into detail in other videos for this, but generally, a marriage to a US citizen or a relationship that is close enough to a US citizen is enough to be able to get a green card in the United States if you entered the United States legally to begin with. Please continue coming. I will be posting more videos as time goes by. Also, in order to be more useful, if I can be more useful, I would like to hear from you what is that you're interested in hearing, and I'll try to expand on those things in videos in the future. Thank you very much.